Hey everybody, my name is Dylan Scott Gilligan, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Mean Girls, the musical. The movie. Let's go. Okay, y'all. This movie, unfortunately for me, was a disappointment. And I say that because I've never seen the live show, but I've heard some of the songs and I really like them. I love the original Mean Girls. It's such a iconic movie. It's such a pop culture moment. But I didn't like this movie. It felt very underwhelming. And it didn't feel like it included Janice and oh my gosh, why can't I not remember names? Janice and Damien, enough. But maybe that's because they were singing songs like, it's a revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on spray. I love Revenge Party, by the way. It's revenge, a party with revenge is what it's like. Oh, I forgot the notes. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But it didn't, because in the movie, I just remember her, like, being with Janice, like, when Janice worked at that store at the mall or whatever, and they were putting the different creams in. Like, I know Janice put the lard in it when she gave the cream to Regina this time. But also the plastics, like, Gretchen, even though she had a little song in there, like, I feel like she didn't feel like a big enough character. I feel like Karen didn't feel like a big enough character. It just felt all very rushed. And I don't know if it was a product of the press tour, but to me, going into this and seeing all the things about Renee Rapp, she was the main character of the movie to me. And that doesn't work because it's Katie who is supposed to be the leading character, the one that you're going on this journey with and getting so many influences from Janice and Damien and the plastics, whatever you want to say. And I don't know how you pronounce her name, Auli'i Rice. She's awesome. She was in the one Netflix movie that Rebel Wilson was in, where she like wakes up later after she goes into a coma in high school. And she's been in the Spider-Man movies too. But I just think she wasn't a big enough name, even though I feel like she's kind of a big name, to draw the attention in. Because Renee Rapp got all of that because she came from the musical or whatever. So I think I really didn't have an issue with Auli'i Rice's performance. Like when I saw the clips of her when she's like, I can't even watch when she touches his hair, and I saw a snake eat a cow. It looks very awkward just with that clip, but watching it in the movie, I really didn't mind as much. But for it to be a musical, the vocals need to be a little bit more striking, powerful, bold. And I just think that wasn't the performance that she gave. Maybe she was directed to be a little bit more mousy. She's not mousy, but she was just like kind of like, stupid love, I wanna get it, I wanna get it. Ooh, see, I can't sing. I couldn't do any better. But I think Sabrina Carpenter would be cool. I saw a lot of people saying her because she played Katie for a couple shows before the pandemic, but I don't know. It just didn't hit the same. And if I had watched that movie without knowing the original Mean Girls and following the story, I wouldn't have liked it as much. I did like some of the changes. Like, they really reiterate the fact that Katie is from Kenya and she has no idea of a traditional high school teenager upbringing with social media, right? So it makes sense why she's so swept off her feet with this popularity. And that's something I actually forgot about in the original Mean Girls movie. Because it's just like, oh, she's just a nice girl. Like, you know, she's just naive. But this one, it's like, no, she doesn't know anything about this stuff. And now she's being voted, possibly being Spring Fling Queen or whatever. And it sweeps her off her feet. Also, people have brought this up before, but Janice and Damien in this, y'all manipulated this girl into doing this stuff for you. So when she says sorry to you at the end, they should have apologized too. But it is what it is. I understand their side as well, but they threw her in. They dragged her into it. Anyway, I did like kind of the changes they made, like instead of the the t-shirt getting holes cut out and the bra showing. They had like her makeup running and she was all wet and everybody was like doing that makeup look. I thought that was pretty funny. And then I didn't like the holiday changes, the holiday show, but I guess it is a huge thing because that's the start of Regina's downfall. But yeah, I don't know. It moved too fast and too unorganically for me, I think, compared to the original one. I think that's why the original was so cool. And also Regina on this one was a little bit more aggressive, it seemed like, even towards her mother. And the whole thing about the original movie is that she's mean, but she's sneaky, right? Like she has a power over the school, but it's not one that like she has to flex. Does that make sense? I don't know. And then the whole reason Aaron got back together with Regina, I'm like, how did you hurt her? How did she get hurt? Whatever. I don't get it. And I don't understand why they cast that dude if he didn't want to sing. But I think they should have just done... It would be cool if they cast these people and did just a whole live performance that was filmed. I think that would be great. I think that would have been a lot more effective. Because that's kind of what I was looking for, you know? But it was something. And I started it in the first 20 minutes. I turned it off. I was so disappointed. But then when I turned it back on, I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. I just came in with really high expectations. But I love Karen. I love Karen in this movie so much. She was also in that movie with Rebel Wilson. And I didn't realize that until somebody like had a video. But yeah. So leave your comments down below. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't have such an issue with Katie's performance as I think everybody else did. I think just the movie's flow wasn't flowing, you know. But yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for some more of my thoughts on... I don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out. Bye.
Hey y'all, it's me, Ibil. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe!